The lovely thing about Ghanaians is the way they brag about things. I love their styles of bragging. Their bragging styles, it sweeps me off my feet. Just when you think you've seen everything about the development of Ghana, one person will just come to your inbox and show you one thing. What you're seeing there is a university hospital in Ghana. This hospital, I can tell you, is better than every hospital combined in the whole of Nigeria. I'm not mincing words, I'm not exaggerating. I'm telling you the truth. Of course, a great number of people would have known this. It is only in Ghana that you see a government school way much better and has more quality than private schools in Nigeria. And these private schools are places where they practically cut out your throat with money, fees, funds, and finances. You will pay through your nostrils. A situation where someone is making a payment of 8 million, yet the school you see in Ghana towers above that school. The government schools you see in Ghana towers above the. For now, of course, we know that Nigeria right now, our government schools, our government parastatals and institutions are depleted, dilapidated, and substandard. So other people, the governments that are instrumental or contributors to these retrogressions, are the ones now building their own schools as private schools to make money off the citizens. And trust Nigeria, once you make it about competition on who spends money the most, Nigerians will be very compliant to that. That is the level of our buffoonery as Nigerians. That is the level of their imbecility. I'm telling you the truth. And this is no profanity. Everybody knows this. Now, you see, one beautiful thing about Ghanaians, like I would say, is that when they want to brag, they brag with the right thing. For example, you see a Nigerian say, Dangote is the wealthiest man in Nigeria. Dangote can buy the whole of Ghana. What is the benefit of Dangote's wealth to Nigeria? What is the benefit of Dangote's wealth to the citizens in Nigeria? If what you're spewing is not hocus pocus, I really don't show surprises when Nigerians talk. The moment that my surprises towards, or my shocks towards Nigerians spewing the kind of things they say, stopped when I got to discover, or when I got to see the discovery, the psychiatric discovery, as at 2024 and 2025, in saying that 3 out of Nigerians suffer from mental disorder. But then you will see a Ghanaian say, this is the Ghanaian hospital that was built by my father, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And then when you ask, what is the benefit of this building erected to Ghanaians as citizens? Now, we don't have to answer that. Do we have to answer that? The benefit of good infrastructures for the state, the benefit of good schools, working systems, do we have to answer that question? No, we don't. We don't. Now, this is how you brag. Ghanaians, I don't see how Ghanaians, Ghanaians that are smaller than Nigerians, are way more superior than Nigerians in every way, even in their rationality. Because even a child that was nurtured by a rational parent knows that to brag about a thing, you must brag about something that benefits a group of people, especially when the bragging is towards other groups of people. When you're bragging to another society, another nation, you should be using what benefits Nigerians as a topic or subject to brag, and not what benefits one person that is even instrumental to impoverishing your Nigeria. To brag towards Ghanaians, is that not buffoonery? That is devilry. That is foolery. Clearly foolery. How can I, as a Nigerian right now, want to raise an argument with a Ghanaian? Oh my God, even if I don't like Ghana, I wouldn't condescend so low in proving my parents wasted their fees in sending me to school by making a caricature of my rationality. Why would I come right now and want to argue with a Ghanaian, and the first thing I tell a Ghanaian is that Dangote is wealthier than the whole of Ghana? What does Dangote have to do with me or Nigerians as a people? Whereas a Ghanaian will be telling me, here, the Ghanaian cedi is now this. The Ghanaian cedi can now afford this. There is no bounties, there is a clear movement of Ghanaians to all these developed society owing to their trust and relationships. Now Ghana is secure. Look at infrastructures. First year students in universities are now going to school free. Payments are being made for nurses and all these ones. A number of Ghanaians, female nurses or graduate or registered nurses, had been deployed to Trinidad and Tobago because of their quality, skills, and excellence. You understand? To help in building these countries. I mean, these are things to brag about. I can say these things without even breathing. Oh, Ghanaians are now known for this particular production. Look at their president. Even international presidents are vying for Mahama on this. This is how to brag.